Hello, and welcome to today's episode of English Mastery Hub, the podcast where we make English learning fun, simple, and full of success tips for your life. I'm so happy you're here today. Whether you're walking, studying, relaxing, or working, just know that you are doing something great for your future right now. Today's episode is a special one. It's all about easy action steps you can start today. Yes, today, not next week, not later, today. So let's get started. Have you ever felt stuck? Like you want to do something? Maybe start learning English, start reading more, or build a better routine. But you just don't know how to begin. Well, you're not alone. Many people feel this way. When you look at a big goal, it can seem too hard. You might think, I'll do it tomorrow. But tomorrow never comes. That's why today we are going to talk about easy action steps, simple things you can do starting today that will make your life better and help you become more confident in English and beyond. We will break big ideas into small, clear steps. You don't need anything special to begin, just a little motivation and a little time. Let's discover how you can take small steps that create big changes. As we go through today's topic, remember, this isn't just about personal growth. It's also a chance to improve your English listening and speaking. I will speak slowly and clearly. You can pause or replay any part if you need more time. Try repeating after me. If a word or sentence is difficult, pause, replay, and practice. You'll build your English fluency while learning how to take real steps forward in your life. And don't be afraid to speak out loud. Mistakes are part of learning. So let's grow together. First, find one small action you can start right now. It might be reading one sentence in English, writing down 3 new words, or listening to a short English audio clip. Doing one small thing today is better than planning a big thing for later. You will feel proud and motivated to do more tomorrow. Second, set a timer for just 5 minutes. When the timer rings, stop. You will see that 5 minutes is not so long. After you finish, you can choose to stop or to continue. Often, once you start, you want to keep going. Third, use a daily habit you already have. For example, during your morning coffee or tea, learn one English phrase. While waiting for a bus, read one short paragraph. Before bed, say one sentence aloud about your day. These tiny habits fit into your life easily. Finally, keep a simple log. Write down what you did in English each day. It can be just a line. Today, I learned 3 words. Today, I read 1 page. Today, I spoke 1 sentence. Looking back at your log will show you how much progress you've made. Remember, small steps lead to big results. You don't need to be perfect. You only need to start. Today is the perfect day to take your first small action. Thank you for listening and for practicing with me. Keep going, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next episode. Sometimes we wait for the perfect moment to start something new. We think, I will begin when I have more time, or I will start when I feel ready. But the truth is, there is no perfect time. Waiting only keeps us stuck in place. The only way to move forward is to take action, even if it is small. Small actions can lead to big changes. Think about learning English. If you read 1 page of an English book every day, you will finish more than 300 pages in a year. That is a whole book. It does not matter if each page takes just 5 minutes. Those minutes add up. Over days and weeks, small reading sessions become a habit, and habits help you grow. Another example is learning new words. Instead of trying to memorize 50 words at once, choose just 5 new words each morning. Write them down on a piece of paper or in your phone. Say each word out loud, and then use it in a simple sentence. You might say, "The sky is blue," or "I drink water." By practicing 5 words each day, you will learn 35 words in 1 week. In 1 month, you will know more than 100 new words. This simple step takes only a few minutes, but it builds your vocabulary quickly. Positive thoughts are also small actions. When you wake up, look in the mirror and say one positive sentence to yourself. You could say, "I can learn English," or "I am improving every day." This small habit takes less than a minute, but it sets a positive tone for the rest of your day. Your mind starts to believe that you can do it. Over time, positive thinking builds confidence. You can also practice speaking in tiny steps. Choose one short phrase and repeat it out loud. For example, "Good morning," or "How are you today?" Practice this phrase each morning while brushing your teeth or making breakfast. It takes only a few seconds, but it trains your mouth and your brain to use English naturally. Action creates progress. When you do something, no matter how small, your brain feels a sense of achievement. That feeling motivates you to do more. If you read a page of a book, learn 5 words, smile at yourself, and speak one phrase, you will feel proud at the end of the day. That pride will push you to keep going tomorrow. Think about a path in a forest. The first time you walk, the grass is tall and the ground is hard to see. But each time you walk that path again, the grass flattens and the way becomes clear. Small steps, done every day, make the path easier to follow. Your daily actions are like those steps. Over time, they create a clear path toward your goals. Small actions help you overcome fear and overwhelm. Starting something big can feel scary. You may worry that you will fail or that you cannot do it. But starting small is easy. You feel less pressure. You see quick wins. Those wins help you keep going. You learn that you can do it. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need one small step. If you need to write an email in English, start by writing one sentence. If you need to study grammar, read one rule and write one example sentence. If you want to listen to English, play one short video and focus on one sentence. Each action takes only a few minutes, but it moves you forward. Even a simple habit like setting a timer for 5 minutes can help. Tell yourself, "I will study English for just 5 minutes." When the timer rings, you can stop or continue. Often, once you start, you will feel energized and continue beyond 5 minutes. But even if you stop, you have done something. You have beaten the temptation to wait. Remember, success begins with small habits. Don't wait to feel ready. You may never feel completely ready. Start with what you can do now. A little action today is better than perfect action next week. Keep your goals in mind, but focus on the small step directly in front of you. Look back at what you have already done each week. Celebrate your small wins. Did you read 5 pages this week? Great. Did you learn 25 new words? Fantastic. Did you speak one sentence every morning? Wonderful. These wins are proof that your small actions matter. In the end, small steps become big achievements. Your journey to English fluency and personal growth starts with one simple action. Choose one small thing you can do today and do it. Then do it again tomorrow. Over time, you will see progress, feel more confident, and reach your goals. Start now and watch how small actions can change your life. Now you might be thinking, I want to start, but something always stops me. You are not alone. Many people feel the same way. There are common blockers that keep us from taking action. Let's talk about a few of these. Overthinking happens when you plan so much that you never begin. You think about every detail. You ask yourself if you have the right tools or if it is the right time. You worry about making the plan perfect. But perfect plans often never start. Instead, try choosing one small step and doing it now. You do not need a full plan. Just start with something simple, and you will learn as you go. Fear of failure is another big blocker. You worry that you will make mistakes or that people will judge you. You think, what if I do it wrong? This fear feels heavy and keeps you stuck. But mistakes are part of learning. Every time you try and make a mistake, you learn something new. It is better to try and learn than to never try at all. Waiting for motivation is a common trap. You say, I'll do it when I feel like it. You wait for the perfect mood. But motivation often comes after you start, not before. When you take one small action, you feel a sense of progress. That feeling creates motivation. You will want to continue once you see that you can do it. Another blocker is feeling overwhelmed. You see a big task and it scares you. You think, this is too much. When a task feels huge, it is hard to know where to begin. A simple solution is to break the task into tiny pieces. For example, instead of write an essay, start with write one sentence, then write another sentence. Small steps feel easier and help you build confidence. Distractions can also stop you. Your phone buzzes with messages. Social media pulls you in. You tell yourself you will check your phone just for a minute, but minutes can turn into hours. To fight distractions, create a simple rule. For example, put your phone on silent or in another room for 5 minutes while you work. Then you can check it again. You will find that 5 minutes of focus often turns into more. Perfectionism keeps many people from starting. You want your first draft of an English essay to be perfect. You want your pronunciation to be flawless before you speak. But perfection is impossible. If you wait for perfect, you will never begin. Instead, aim for good enough to start. You can always improve later. The first step is more important than perfect results. Lack of a clear goal is another issue. You might say, I want to learn English, but that goal is too broad. You need a clear, simple goal, like learn 3 new words today, or read 1 paragraph. When you have a small, clear goal, you know exactly what to do. Clear goals make it easier to begin and finish. Here is the truth. Action comes before motivation. You do not need to feel ready to start. You only need to start. Just do one small thing, and motivation will follow. Instead of trying to do everything at once, ask yourself, what is one small thing I can do today? That question changes everything. When you answer it, you will find yourself taking action and making progress. Remember, each time you push through a blocker and take a small step, you build confidence. You prove to yourself that you can overcome fear, distraction, and doubt. Start small, break tasks into tiny pieces, and take that first step today. You are capable of more than you know, and every small action moves you closer to your goals. Keep going. Let me tell you about Lena, one of our listeners. Lena is a busy mom and works part-time. She dreamed of speaking English well, but she always felt nervous. She told herself, I'll start next week. But next week became next month, then next year, and still nothing changed. Every morning, Lena woke up thinking, "Today I will try." But she got busy with chores, work, and family. By evening, she was too tired to study. She felt frustrated and disappointed. She wondered, why can't I find the time? Why do I feel so scared to begin? Then one day, Lena listened to this podcast. She heard about taking just one small action every day. The idea was so simple that it surprised her. She thought, maybe I can do one small thing. So she decided on her one action step. Listen to English for 10 minutes and repeat one sentence out loud. That very evening, she opened an English audio clip on her phone. She set a timer for 10 minutes. She listened to a short story about the weather. She heard the sentence, "It is a sunny day with a light breeze." She paused the audio and repeated the sentence clearly, even though her voice shook a little. She did not worry about perfect pronunciation. She just spoke and felt proud. The next morning, Lena did the same thing. She picked a new sentence. "I enjoy reading books in the park." She repeated it, smiled at herself, and felt a spark of confidence. 10 minutes passed quickly. After 2 days, she noticed the sentences were easier to say. After 1 week, she could repeat 2 sentences in a row. Her smile grew every time she spoke. After 2 weeks of this simple routine, Lena felt a change. She was speaking more clearly. The words came out smoothly. She forgot she was nervous. She felt proud that she had stuck with one small action each day. She even started to listen without a timer because she enjoyed it so much. A month later, Lena added a new step. She began writing short messages in English to her friend online. She wrote simple sentences like, "Hello, how are you today?" and "Thank you for your message." She felt happy when her friend answered back. Writing in English felt much easier than before because Lena had practiced speaking first. Lena's confidence kept growing. She took a small step each day and built on it. She did not try to learn 50 words at once or study for hours. She only focused on her one action step. That made it simple, clear, and doable. Now, Lena speaks English with more confidence. She can say basic sentences in work meetings. She texts her friends in English. She listens to podcasts without fear, all because she started with one simple step, listening for 10 minutes and repeating one sentence. That tiny action led to big results. Lena's story shows us that success does not require huge effort at once. It requires one small action, done consistently every day. You can choose your own small step, listen, read, write, or speak for just a few minutes. It does not matter what your step is, as long as you start today. When you see Lena's progress, you realize it doesn't have to be hard. It just has to start. Take one small step today and watch how your confidence and skills grow over time. You can do it. Here are 7 very easy actions you can start today. Choose one or more and do it right now. Each action takes only a few minutes, but over days and weeks, they will make a big difference in your English and your life. Speak one sentence out loud in English. Pick a simple sentence and say it to yourself in the mirror. You might say, "Today is a good day," or "I am learning English every day." When you look at your reflection and speak, you practice your pronunciation and build confidence. Try to say it with a smile. If you do this every morning, you will start each day with a small success. Learn just 3 new words. Choose 3 words that are useful to you. Write each word on a piece of paper or in your phone. Say each word out loud 2 or 3 times. Then make one sentence with each word. For example, If your words are coffee, happy, and walk, you can say, I drink coffee in the morning, I feel happy today, and I will walk in the park. Learning 3 words a day adds up to 21 words a week and over 1,000 words in a year. Listen to English for 5 minutes. Find a short clip, a song, a podcast, a news headline, or a video. Play it and listen carefully. Focus on the sounds and the rhythm of English. If you can, write down 1 or 2 words you hear. Then play it again and try to say 1 sentence from the clip. 5 minutes of listening every day will help your ear get used to English. Over time, you will understand more without even thinking. Set a small goal. A small goal can be very powerful. Choose 1 easy goal for today, such as, I will read 1 page of an English book, or I will write 2 sentences in my notebook. Write your goal on a sticky note and put it somewhere you can see. When you finish your goal, check it off and feel proud. Small goals give you quick wins, and quick wins build the habit of success. Write down your reason. Think about why you want to learn English or improve your life. It might be to travel, to get a better job, to talk with new friends, or simply to feel proud of yourself. Write your reason in 1 or 2 sentences on a piece of paper or in a phone note. Every morning and evening, read your reason aloud. This reminds your mind of your why and helps you stay motivated, even on days when you feel tired. Clean your space for 2 minutes. A messy space can make your mind feel messy too. Set a timer for 2 minutes and pick 1 area to clean: your desk, a shelf, or a table. Remove papers you don't need, organize your pens, or wipe the surface. A cleaner space helps you think clearly and focus on your English practice. Plus, you get a small sense of achievement when you finish. Say 1 positive thing to yourself. Positive words can change how you feel. Every time you finish one of the steps above, say a simple phrase like, I am learning, I am improving, or I can do it. Speak it out loud. When you say positive words, your brain starts to believe them. Over days and weeks, positive self-talk becomes a habit. You feel more confident, and you want to keep going. You don't have to do all 7 steps today. Start with just 1. For example, choose to learn 3 new words right now. Or set your 2-minute timer and clean your desk. Or speak 1 sentence out loud in English. Once you finish step 1, check it off. Then tomorrow, pick another step or repeat the same one. Action begins with a single choice. That choice is, I will do 1 small thing today. No matter how busy you are, you can find 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 5 minutes. And those minutes add up to hours, days, and months of progress. Imagine yourself in 1 month. You have practiced just 1 of these steps every day. What would change? You might know 90 new words. You might speak more confidently. You might feel more organized with a clean space. You might feel motivated every morning, reading your reason. All because you started with 1 small action. Good habits build on good habits. Once you feel success with 1 step, you will want to try another. Say a sentence today. Tomorrow, learn 3 words and speak them. The day after, listen for 5 minutes. Soon, you are doing multiple steps every day. Each step is simple, and each step brings you closer to your goal. You already have what you need: a little motivation, a small piece of paper or your phone, and a timer. You can begin right now. Pick your first action and do it. Remember, success is not about perfect plans or long study sessions. It's about consistency and small steps. You can do 1 small thing today. That is how change begins. I know sometimes you feel stuck or tired. But remember this: you don't need to do everything. You just need to do something. Even a tiny step is a win. When you take one small action, you move forward. That forward motion matters. You are making progress, even if it feels small. You are not left behind. You are not too late. You are exactly on time to begin creating a better future. Every step, no matter how small, builds your confidence. Every step helps you learn. Every step makes you stronger. So if you feel tired, give yourself permission to start small. If you feel stuck, try one simple action. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Your progress is real. Your progress is important. Let's review what we learned today. First, we saw why small action steps are powerful. A little bit each day leads to big results. Next, we talked about common blockers. Overthinking, fear of failure, waiting for motivation, and feeling overwhelmed can stop you. Then we heard Lena's story. She began with 10 minutes a day. That simple routine changed her confidence and skills in just 2 weeks. Finally, we shared 7 easy action steps. You can speak 1 sentence out loud, learn 3 new words, listen for 5 minutes, set a small goal, write down your reason, clean your space for 2 minutes, and say 1 positive thing to yourself. Any one of these steps can start your journey. Remember Lena's simple step. Your journey can begin with 1 small action today. It only takes 1 choice. Choose your step now. Do it right after this podcast. Then tomorrow, choose again. Over time, you will look back and see how far you have come. You will feel proud of yourself. You will grow stronger and more confident. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of English Mastery Hub. I hope you feel inspired and ready to take 1 small action today. That small action is all it takes to begin. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share it with a friend who needs a little motivation. You can also come back and listen again whenever you need a boost. Remember, every time you listen, you learn and grow. Take action today. Start small. Grow big. I believe in you, and I can't wait to hear about your progress. See you in the next episode.